play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Reports!
Hey Wargamers, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40k 8th edition from MiniWarGaming. You got Luka here from MiniWarGaming, you got Ben here coming up from Buffalo. What was the island though? What was the...
Grand Island.
Grand Island, so it's a place near Buffalo. If you're familiar with Buffalo, he's near Buffalo. If you're familiar with Grand Island, I suppose that's near Buffalo.
Yeah.
I'm not very familiar with it myself. So he's come up last night to play a game of 40k with us. Buffalo is not very far away from Welland at all. They're both near the border, so... But he did come up during like Canadian Thanksgiving, so the border was a little crazy with people going back to the States, coming up to visit their families. So that was pretty fun, I assume.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing a 2,000 point game of 40k. We're going to be doing Contact Lost, and it's going to be Death Guard versus Necrons. So it'll be Codex versus Index. But what can you do, right? Without further ado, let's go look at the armies and the table. 2,000 points in Necrons here for you guys. Now, if you want more details, you can click on the link below for our pregame show. That goes into detail with what everything's equipped with for the most part and why they're here and what purpose they serve. But Ben, I'll let you take it from here.
So there are 3 units of 20-man warrior blobs, a blob of 10 immortals with Tesla, 6 destroyers with Gauss blasters, 3 Triarch stalkers with the particle shredder, and an overlord with a staff of light and a res orb and a cryptek.
Simple, pretty effective list all around, can answer anything. Here's my 2,000 point Death Guard list. Kind of swarmy. So for troops, we got the 2 squads of 40 cultists with hand weapons and pistols, and 20 poxwalkers out front, as well as 7 plague marines. Now the idea of this list is to kind of hold hands with the poxwalkers with the cultists and see if I can get a big poxwalker unit. The plague marines are there just to have some plasma shots and just have a durable unit on an objective for the most part. Behind them we have blow drones with the plague spears for flanking and very fast mobile Death Guard units for a change. And they just rock out damage with those spears. They can get on objectives, they can assault, they can still attack. They're one of my favorite units in the book all around. Only brought 2 of them though. To the very right we have Death Shroud Terminators to hold hands with Mortarian as he walks up the board for them. Essentially there's nothing more they're here for than that. I don't know if it's worth the points. They can also stand on objective, they're durable, they can get into combat if they have teleport strikes, so they can get halfway up the board. They don't have to worry about moving for 2 or 3 turns before they get near the enemy. We have a Demon Prince and Typhus as well. Now the Demon Prince is going to have a Hellforged Axe, so it's the -1 to hit, +1 strength weapon, and the Malefic Talon, and Typhus is right there to help out the Poxwalkers. Now the spells on these goofs, we have Mortarian. He's going to have Smite, of course. He's going to have Miasma of Pestilence, which will be spamming on himself. He'll have Blades of Putrefaction, and he's going to have the... I can't remember. Curse of the Leper. The Demon Prince is going to have Blades of Putrefaction, and Typhus is going to have Putrescent Vitality, as well as Gift of Contagion, I believe is what I chose for him. And of course, Mortarian will be my Warlord. This is the table that Ben and I are going to be playing on. It's a nice little old ruined Imperial city. Why are we here? Well, we'll say it's a Necron tomb world, and we'll say the Death Guard is kind of cruising on through, establishing an outpost over here, or, you know, on their way through rampant destruction. And the Necrons are here to their surprise, and they don't like that. We're again doing Contact Lost, and our 6 objectives are going to be 2, 4, 1, 6... 3, I believe. Yep, 3 and 5. We've already rolled off for the deployment map. And it's going to be Dawn of War, so it's going to be split right down the center. Good old classic, old-fashioned Dawn of War. I chose this table edge because, well, I rolled the map, and then I forced Ben to take that table edge, and Ben will be deploying first. One of Ben's first 3 stalkers is near objective 4. I'm going to put my Death Shroud Terminators in the teleport strike chamber. Second Triarch Stalker in between objective 6 and 5. Fed Blow Drone right beside objective 3 on my right flank. Third and final Triarch Stalker beside the second one in between the buildings, behind objective 6. My second Blow Drone on my left flank near objective 2. 20 Necron warriors on the top of this building. 40 Chaos Cultists right in the middle, right at the front of my line, near objective 1, 2, and kind of breaking out through this building a little bit over here. I put my 20 Poxwalkers with a convenient little hole in the middle. And then there'll be a second squad of 20 warriors up on top of that building. Cryptek behind the 2 squads. And Mortarian beside the cultists beside that building, kind of cramped in there. 6 destroyers in the ruins near objective 5. And my final group of 40 cultists is a hot mess, I know, but there's like a little line to differentiate where they are, and there's some more up there. It's a whole hot mess, but that's the nature of cultists and poxwalkers. It's not very clean. 20 Necron warriors beside the Triarch Stalker on your right flank, and I threw Typhus down in the middle of the poxwalkers. 10 Immortals with Tesla in the ruins near the Stalker. 7 Plague Marines right beside Objective 2, walking up the left. Last job from Ben is the Overlord, making him finish first, which means he'll go first unless I seize. And a Demon Prince drop for me, finishing myself off as well. So there's only one drop off, which is unfortunate. Alright, that's it, folks. So Ben's going to be going first here, unless I can seize the initiative. And again, we're playing Contact Lost. So this one is, we're going to get an objective at the start of our first round for each of us. And then from there on in, we'll draw additional objectives equal to the amount of... We'll draw extra cards equal to the amount of objectives we're currently standing on, up to a total of 6. This is going to be my seize the initiative roll. Oh, okay, that's pretty good for me. That's pretty good for me. So that was pretty lucky of me, getting to seize the initiative, and I'll get to go first. All that's going to really do for me is let me get up the board faster, and let me get all my buffs off, which is the biggest part. Let's draw an objective to start the game. Bam! Right off the bat, get a Death Guard 1. Disgusting Devotions. While this objective is active, keep a tally of the number of successful Disgusting and Resilient rolls you make in each turn. Score 1 victory point if you made 7 in a turn. Right on to movement. I'll start with Mortarian. I'm going to advance him up the board so he moves 12 base plus his d6 of 5. So he's going 17 inches this turn. 17 inches takes Mortarian right up to the middle of the field saying, "Hello, shoot at me." So an awkward thing with my list here is I only have 6 command points. Usually you'd have more with this one, double battalion. But I'm debating on doing Cloud of Flies now on them, the Poxwalkers, so they can't get shot. But they're not really... They can get shot right now, for sure, if they move up. So I do Cloud of Flies on them now, so they can't get shot. And I do the Dead Walk again, I believe is what it's called. So anything that dies within an inch of them, they get more Poxwalkers. But then again, I'm thinking, what if you just shoot at Mortarian this whole time? You know what? I'm going to do it. So it's going to go Cloud of Flies, Poxwalkers, they can't get shot, unless they're the closest. And it's going to be the Dead Walk again. So that's 2 command points of my 6. I'm already down to 4. Next, I'm going to advance the cultists, the 40 cultists that are up front. So I'm moving 6 plus 1 for 7. It's good enough. The 40 cultists have all moved up there 7 inches. Next, I'm going to move these Plague Marines, and this is going to go up there 5 inches. 5 inches on a Plague Marines, taking them up here. Bloat Drone advancing, plus 4 inches. Bloat Drone, 14 inches, over there. Demon Prince and Nurgle is going to keep it cool and stick near these Plague Marines. Keep them safe. Cultists in the back are advancing, 6 plus 4 for 10, which is something I needed. 10 is going to take them up here. But here they're splitting up from the back and joining again at the front with that 10-inch move. Ending up like that, so we got 2 waves of cultists now, and the Poxwalkers are simply just going to move up 4 inches. Oh, Typhus is lagging behind. There we go, they've all moved up a little bit, Typhus including. Now for this Bloat Drone, what's it doing? 12 inches. Made a mistake over here a little bit, so I'm going to put this Bloat Drone in range of that objective, because I want that for my next turn. And my Death Shroud Terminator dropping down in the middle of the board, within 3 inches of Mortarian. That's it for movement. We're going to the Psychic Powers. We're going to start with... Well, we'll start with Mortarian himself. He's going to do Miasma of Pestilence on himself. Gets it with a 9. So it's -1 to hit him now. Mortarian's going to smite now. The nearest unit is going to be that Triarch Stalker in front of him. So... Oh, wow. That's going to be D6 mortal wounds. For 2. So that Stalker's down to 8 wounds then. Typhus is going to do Putress and Vitality on the group of cultists in front of him, giving them +1 strength and toughness on a 6. Gets on a 7, so their strength and toughness 4 on the cultists. So sorry, in the beginning I said he had Gifted Contagion. He's actually got Blades of Putrefaction and Putress and Vitality, so he's not going to bother using Blades this turn. And my Demon Prince is not in range to smite either. I think that's gonna be it. The Demon Prince have gifted contagion, so we're gonna go ahead with, that's the end of the psychic phase because I got off everything I needed, and we're gonna go into shooting. I'll do 2 plasma guns, supercharged for shooting into that Triarch Stalker right in front of them. So we're not in rapid fire range, we're just out of it a little bit because they're Death Guard, they have 18 inches. 2 shots on 3, supercharged, rerolling ones because the Demon Prince is nearby. The double 2s is gonna do nothing. And it's simple. A quick and easy turn, but that's it. Just getting everything into better positions. Waiting to weather the storm of an entire Necron gun line of fire. I did not get my objective, but I will hold on to it in case I get it on Ben's turn. Objective time, Ben. What are you drawing? You get to draw 1. Scour the skies, kill a flyer. Mortarian's a flyer, and my blow drones are flyers. So Triarch Stalker's moving. He's going up a little bit. Oop, just to get in better range. And then mine will be done, of course, under the Immortals beside the Overlord. The Immortals have all moved up 5 inches behind the Stalker. So the Destroyers moving up there 10 inches with Fly. It looks like they're going to be looking down a bloat drone. So these guys ended up over there. Nothing else is moving. We're going to go on to shooting, and where do you want to start?
This is firing right into Mortarian.
Right into Mortarian, already. First Stalker, it's heavy 6, so 6 shots, hasn't moved, so hitting on 3s normally, but I have Miasma up, so it's hitting on 4s into Mortarian. That's the roll there, so we have 4 hits. And these are strength 7, d3 damage each, so I'm going to do Lookout Sirs for these. So there's going to be 4 hits, these are the Lookout Sirs. So all of these are going to go onto my Death Shroud Terminators. So this will be wounding my Death Shroud Terminators on 4s, or 3s I mean. Nice. So 3 wounds, what is this, AP -1 I believe?
AP -1, so they just have 2 ups.
Yeah, so
discover.
they'll have a 3-up save. Ooh, I failed 2 of these. So you have to roll these one at a time for D3 because I got the Disgusting Resilient. So the first one is going to do 3 damage, so I got Disgusting Resilience to make. I don't make any, so I lose 1 Terminator. And the second one is going to do 3 damage again. And I lose 2 Terminators, but I do make 1 Disgusting Resilient roll for my tally. So it's going to be this, that Terminator, and the one in the Vindicator. I wasn't fully in cover there to benefit from it, which would have been nice, but oh well. So Mortarian's got the targeting relay on him from that Stalker now. You're going to fire with the second Stalker?
Yep, second Stalker into Mortarian as well.
Alrighty. Here's the 6 shots, it's got targeting relay now, so it's hitting on 4s, rolling 1s. We have 2 hits so far and 1 reroll for no extra hits. So I'm gonna, I'll look outside these onto the Death Shroud Terminator. That's what they're there for. So they take both hits, or he takes both hits. 3s to wound, 2 wounds, 3-up save. I fail 1. It's gonna be D3 damage. How much damage is it gonna be? 2. Oh, this could kill him. 5 up. Oh, he does go down. So I lose my last Death Shroud Terminator, but I did weather 2 Triarch Stalkers of firing. And it's gonna be first blood for Ben. So these 6 destroyers are going to fire into Mortarian as well. Now they have heavy weapons, but they ignore firing heavy weapons and moving. 12 shots on 4s because of Miasma. Rerolling 1s because of the destroyers and targeting relay. Take your pick. So you got 1 extra hit. 5s to wound Mortarian. 3, not bad. 4 up in vulnerable save because it's -3 on these guns. I save 1, but I take 2 of them, so it's going to be 2d3 damage.
Do I roll each one separately?
Nah, it's fine on this one. It's not going to kill him. So it's going to be potentially 5. So we have 5 here. Disgusting Resilient, saving me 2. So I'm at 4 for my tally, and I take 3 wounds. Squad of Warriors on the right here. 20 of them into Mortarian. 20 shots. Not in rapid fire range. Hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. 20 shots. Looking for 4s. And rerolling any 1s. I see, wow, not a whole lot of 1s. Actually,
all 2s.
Not a single 1. Alright. 5s to wound now. Whew. Okay.
Well, that made up for it.
That was really good. 4-up save on Mortarian for his Barber and Plate. Oh, I make 4 of them. That's not bad. And Disgusting Resilient, making 1 more. So I take 2 wounds on him. Bringing him down to 14. Now the second squad of 20 warriors, all into Mortarian. 20 shots on 4s. Rerolling 1s. I see 4 1s. 4 1s to reroll. 1 more hit. 5s to wound me. 1. Alright, so it's going to be 4 up save, which I fail. Disgusting Resilient, which I fail. So another wound on him. He's down to 13. So down to 13.
Double check if you want.
10 Immortals, firing into these cultists. 20 shots, looking for, well, yeah, looking for 5s. 5s and 6s. Hitting on 2s. So these are just hits, and then for each of those is 2 additional hits, so you have, how many do you have there? 7?
4, 5, 6, 7, yeah.
So 14 more dice. 3 to wound my cultists are strength 5. Good amount of wounds. It's going to be 10, 15, 22 wounds with a 6 up save. Let's see how many I can get here. 6 up, so I'm saving 4 cultists. So what did I say, 22, so I'm losing 18. So for that it's going to be 1, whoops, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Yeah, grabbing the wrong guys. Put those 2 back. And then we'll take 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, ooh, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So losing the 18 out front, let's put 18 Poxwalkers back in the unit because of the stratagem. Triarch Stalker, Particle Gun, into my Blow Drone. 6 shots. Hitting on 3s now. Actually 4s, he did move.
Yeah.
4s because he moved. So we got 4 hits. 4s to win the drone. 3 wounds. -1, so I have a 4 up armor save. Oh, don't make any of them. And it's D3 damage each, you can roll them all at the same time. We're gonna have 2, 4, 6. Disgustingly Resilience. Giving me 1, so I'm taking 5 wounds. 5 wounds left on this blow drone. Necron Warriors into the blow drone. So out of the 24 of them are in rapid fire range, so it'll be 24 shots. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Because the targeting relay from the Stalker. Rerolling the 1s, looking for 3s. 2 more hits. 5s to wound. That was quite good. I'm going to have myself a 4 up armor save now. Can I roll good too? I rolled pretty okay. I got 4 that go through, Disgustingly Resilient. That gives me my objectives. That's my 7 Disgustingly Resilient. I take 2 more wounds though. 5 down to 3. That concludes all the shooting. Do you have any charges to make? No charges?
No.
No, yeah, none. Alright, so on to morale. I gotta do it for my cultists. So for the cultists up front, I'm gonna lose D6 plus 12 of them. Because they're only usually 6 with the sergeant. So 17 cultists gone. But you know what? That's okay. It's gonna be... Ooh, I kinda wanna hold an objective with him now. Yeah, these guys are sticking around. So it's gonna be 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. So they're only slain models to add to the Poxwalker unit, so morale are not slain models, they're just leaving the battlefield. And that's gonna go on to my turn. Let's check your objective though. Scour the Skies, you want to kill a flyer with this one. You got Mortarian down 5 wounds and you did 7 wounds to my blow drone, but not quite there. Do you want to keep this one? There's no point in discarding it really because you can't hold up to 6.
I will keep it.
For cards to draw, I got objective 3, objective 1, and objective number 2. Actually, I may be in range of objective 6 as well. I'm definitely in range of objective 6. Let's be drawing 4, let's see what we get. So I'm going to score this Death Guard one for making the 7 Disgusting Resilient rolls. On Ben's turn, I'll get Big Game Hunter, no prisoners, secure objective 1, which is the Death Guard one. I'll check that one out in a moment. And hold the line, which might not even get that one. Might scrap that one. Death March, score 1 if at least 3 Death Guard infantry units are completely within your opponent's half of the battlefield. Might be possible, might be hard. So for that one, it's going to have to be, the Plague Marines can get there, that little group of cultists can probably get there, and maybe this big group of cultists can get, no they can't because they have to get to where Mortarian is essentially, so maybe I'll just hold that for a turn and wait till next turn to get that one done. So in the movement phase, I'm going to do Cloud of Flies again on this Poxwalker unit, and then I'm going to say that they're going to do Curse of the Walking Dead. Same idea, where they get more Poxwalkers to the unit for everything else that dies nearby. Infantry that dies nearby. This tiny squad of cultists now are going to simply move over 6 inches and get near this objective. That's all that's left of the squad of 40. Squad of cultists out front now, though, is going to advance. So 6 plus 4 for 10. Not bad. Going to get there pretty far. So 10 inches up is going to actually let me advance my poxwalkers this turn as well. Oops. So cultists ending up like that, getting out front. Poxwalkers are advancing now. 4 plus 6? No, 4 plus 4 for 8. So ending up there. Oops. Get Typhus in there. And then try and make a area for Typhus to get into, though I don't expect him. In fact, it's quite impossible for him to move as far as these Poxwalkers just did. Now, got the Typhus lane. Typhus is going to move 4 plus... Well, he's going to go 5 inches. Good old Typhus. 5 is just going to take him to there. Plague Marines move up 5 inches. The slow, deadly advance. Demon Prince moving on up. And I forgot for a relic, he's got the the +1 saving throw item. The relic. Blow drone still moves 8, so he's gonna go over here. Mortarian's got a 12-inch move. He's just gonna go in between both these guys, staying an inch away-ish. The super rating plate, I believe it's called, is still it's 2-up armor save, and in the fight phase, whenever he makes a saving throw on a 4-up, he passes a mortal wound off. This blow drone is gonna move 10 over here. Psyche phase now. Miasm of Pestilence from Mortarian onto himself, looking for a 6. Get it with an 8, so he's -1 to hit again. So he is going to go ahead and he's gonna smite. Yeah, he's gonna smite. And it's gonna hit that. I'm pretty sure it's that stalker. Smite. Fail. Got a 3. That's fine. Typhus is gonna cast Putrescent Vitality on the squad of 40 cultists that are up front again. So it's gonna give them +1 strength and toughness. He's gonna get on a 9. Nothing is in range for smite, so he's not casting. And over here, Mr. Demon. He's gonna have smite. He's smiting as well. He gets it with a 6. So it's D3 more wounds on that stalker. For 1. So it's 1 wound on the stalker, putting it down to 9. That's it for psychic powers. It's time to shoot some guns. So these Plague Marines are on rapid fire range now, and they're gonna unload into. We're gonna do. So we're gonna do the bolters, the bolt guns, into the Immortals in the back, and it's going to be the plasma guns and the plasma pistol into the stalker out front. So plasma pistol supercharged on a 3. Rerolling because the Demon Prince is nearby. Hits. And then the first guy rapid firing on 3s. Rerolling because the Demon Prince, he kills himself, but he does hit. And the next guy rapid firing, 2 hits. So this guy dies, but he does get a hit.
Never actually seen that.
3s to wound the Triarch Stalker for 3 wounds on him, and he should be, it'll be 2 damage each. So 6-up save on a Triarch Stalker. Well, he's got a 3-up to a 6-up for the plasma. So 6-ups.
Nope.
Alright, and these are going to be quantum shielding, so on 1s, you ignore the damage. Alright, triple 1. There you go.
Okay.
No damage on a Stalker.
Those.
Well, that was pretty lucky. I'm going to go ahead and say this blow drone is going to fire both its spears into those Immortals. Well, actually, I got to do the bolters first. I got 4 bolters. 8 shots rapid fire range because they're Death Guard. They have 18-inch rapid fire. 3s to hit. Rerolling these ones. 2 misses, and these are going to be wounding on 4s. For 2. Put the egg up to 9 wounds because we've got the Living Metal. I forgot I went first. So Living Metal gives him a wound back at the start of his turn. 2 3-up saves on the Immortals. 1 goes down. Which Immortal's it going to be? That guy? Alright.
This guy.
Blow Drone, Plague Spear into the Immortals. 2d6 automatic hits for 11. 3s to wound because I'm still strength 5. Plague Weapon rerolling 1s, but there's only the 3 2s here, and these are all going to be 4-up saves. 4-up armor saves on the Immortals. So 4 of them go down. Taking away 4 more Immortals.
1, 2, 3, 4. Need to make sure it's in range for the leadership thing.
We'll jump over this blow drone. He's going to try and roast some of these destroyers. 2d6 auto hits for 7. Nice. Nurgle likes. And then this strength 6, so wounding on 3s. Rerolling 1s because it's a plague weapon. For 5 wounds. 4-up save on the destroyers. Alright, that killed one of them.
So, I believe it would be this one.
Mortarian's going to hurl a Phosphex bomb at that stalker there. Because of Toxic Presence, is down to toughness 5. So it's going to be grenade 2d6. Oh, only 2. He's hitting on 2s. 2 hits, and these are wounding on 4s. No wounds. So after a disappointing show from these guys, a man killing himself and doing no damage, I'm going to go on to the charge phase, and we'll start with the Demon Prince charging the Stalker. Overwatch, hitting on 6s. 1 hit, and this is going to be wounding on a 3, actually. I'm only up to 6. No! Alright. 3 up save because I got the armor. Oh! Alright, D3 damage. Just 1.
I'm gonna command point that.
Alright, command pointing, down to 5. For 2. So discussing resilience. I failed both, so he's down to 6 wounds. So my Demon Prince is down to 6, and he's charging. 7. 7 is good enough. 7 can take this Demon Prince right up here. This bloat drone is going to go ahead and try to charge these Necron warriors. Going to do this in 2 volleys of 20. First 20 on 6s to hit. So I see 3 so far. Second volley. Going to add 3 to this. We have another 4. So 7 hits altogether. 5-2 in my drone. He's only got 3 wounds left. We got 2. It's going to be a 4-up armor save because of the Flayer, AP1. Failing both of those, disgustingly resilience. Failing one of those, so I'm down to 2 wounds. Low charge distance, 10. Well, that'll just take him over here. Now Mortarian is going to charge both Triarch Stalkers. They'll both Overwatch. We're just going to do 12 shots altogether. So these are hitting on 6s into Mortarian. 2 hits, and then these are going to be wounding him on 4s. 1. So -1. 4-up vulnerable save on this guy. No! Why? D3 damage. For 1. Disgustingly resilient. Nope. Takes 1 more. He's down to 12. And now his charge distance, he's going to probably end up doing a wobbly model, but an 8 is good enough. So an 8 for Mortarian is pretty much going to take him to, like, right there. That's all he needs to do. So he's right there, so he's just an inch closer, essentially. Host of Plagues time. Everything within 7 inches of Mortarian is going to take more wounds on a 4-up. It's going to be both Stalkers and that squad of Necron Warriors. So Necron Warriors up top on a 4-up. Nope. And then the Stalker on the left. No. And then the Wounded Stalker. No. Alright, so no damage from Mortarian. I'm actually not rolling very well this game. Mortarian's going to do the Eviscerating Blow against... we'll do it against the the wounded guy, just to make sure we kill him. I'm doing all 18 against him because I want to make sure I kill him. I don't want to split up my attacks, and the Reaping Blow might just spike super high on the damage, and Quantum Shielding will prevent all of it, so we can't have that. So he's got 18 attacks on 2s. Rerolling 1s because of his built-in ability. Oh, there's another one over here. So we have 18 hits. Now he's winning on 3s only because he's strength 8 against their toughness 5. Rerolling all failed wound rolls because of his Warlord trait though. So reroll these. Alright, so we got 17 wounds on him. But you do have these are all 1 damage each, -2, so you still will have a 5-up save. 5-up save. I need to do 9 here. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost exact. Like, you made a good amount of saves there. So that's why I didn't want to split up these attacks. So on a 6, it blows up. So on a 6, she blows. These are all 1 damage each. No. So the Stalker's just dead. So this Stalker goes down. And I will consolidate just to keep him on the ground. We'll just put him over here instead. So my next combat, this Demon Prince, is going to pile in 3 inches. And he's going to end up down here. The Demon Prince goes down. Can't fight the Immortals, but he locks him in combat, and he's going to smack at the Stalker. Demon Prince has 5 attacks with the Talons. 4 base plus 1 for using a Talon. Hitting on 2s, rerolling, and he's strength 7, so he's wounded on 3s. No reroll there. So these are -2. 5-up save off this. So you're saving none. Nope. These are 2 damage each, so on 1s you'll ignore these. So you take 6 damage. So putting this guy down to 3 wounds remaining. I can find 3. There we go. Bloat Drone's already in base-to-base contact, so he's just going to attack the warriors. Bloat Drone's so wounded, he's only got 1 attack on a 4. Hits, and strength 4, so 4 to wound. That's a wound, -2, so warrior will have a 6-up save. 6-up save from that warrior. Nope, 1 warrior goes down. So we're just going to take that warrior from the far back. And that's it. You get to retaliate. So these warriors piled in and they're going to attack my Bloat Drone. 16 of those warriors, 16 of the 19 are in range, so hitting on 3s. And then 5 wound, strength 4. We got 3 there. Ooh, 3 up saves. No, don't make them all. Disgustingly resilient. Nope, takes 1 wound, he's down to 1. That's gonna put this poor little blow drone down to a single wound remaining.
That's 6 of them there.
5 immortals have piled into the Demon Prince. 5 immortals into the Demon Prince on 3s. 5 hits, and these are gonna be wounding him on 5s. Alright, so 2 saves to make, 2 ups, 2 up armors. Okay, I roll a 1 disgustingly resilient. Nope, so I take 1 damage, and on a 4 up, I pass a mortal wound back to you. Nope. Demon Prince is down to 5 wounds. So now for the wounded stalker into my Demon Prince. Some, retaliation. He's got 3 attacks, hitting on 4s, saying strength 7.
Yep.
So 3 to wound me.
Nope.
No, alright. Now the other stalker over here beside Mortarian. He's got 3 attacks, hitting on 3s now. He's not as wounded. 3 hits, strength 7, so he's wounding on 4s. Got 2 AP -1, so I will have a 4 up save on this still. I make them both. Alright, there you go. There's some good rolls. That's going to conclude the fighting phase. It's going to go on to morale, and it's going to be these immortals, but they're leadership 11, so even on a 6, they're not losing anyone. Leadership 11, because this is your warlord, and he's got the inspiring leader from the warlord, so +1 of their leadership. They're leadership 11. Lost 5 guys, can't possibly lose any more, so you're good. So for my turn, I did not get this Death Guard one because I don't have that many infantry in the opponent's table edge. Hold the line, I'm not getting either because, well, I'm just giving that one up. No prisoners and Big Game Hunter, I got them both from the same Triarch Stalker. So that's 2 more points for me. And you know what, I will get rid of Hold the Line because I'm not bothering with that one. So, leaving me with the 1 Death Guard objective. Two objectives to draw for Ben, one under the warriors over there, and the other one beside the destroyers. So 2 objectives. Still have Scour the Skies, which is very doable. Secure objective 2, and you have to do Kingslayer. Kill my warlords, you have to kill Mortarian. So you can kill, if you kill Mortarian, you get both of those. Objective 2 is right where this cultist is, so that's going to be a tough one. But Mortarian is both a flyer and my warlord, so we can probably pop him off. Then again, my Demon Prince, my Blow Drone, and my other Blow Drone are all flyers as well, so they're all prime targets. They're all way up in front. So for movement, this Stalker is going to back up its movement. Of course, don't want Mortarian to be able to freely hit it in your fighting phase. This Stalker is also breaking out of combat. So 8 inches just over here into the ruins instead. So still has 8-inch movement even though it's wounded down to 3. Forgot to reanimate actually, so Living Metals. This guy's going to go up to 4 wounds. And then we'll reanimate that one missing warrior from that squad on 5 up. He's going to show his face again. The one that died to shamelessly died to a blow drone. He is back. So he's joining back up again over here. And now we have 5 immortals to reanimate. So on a 5 up, they're coming back. So you're going to be getting 1 of the 5 back. So resurrecting the immortal right there, just so the Lord's Res Orb can activate again if you so choose.
Yep, and I think that's the oh, there's one for the destroyers first.
So the destroyer, he comes back on a 5 up. That'd be pretty bad if he did, but you know it happens. No, that destroyer is staying down for now. So the orb can pop the Lord can pop a Res Orb, so it can immediately after all the reanimations are done, immediately choose a friendly Necron unit within 3 inches and do reanimates again. So there's only 4 missing now, so 4 coming back on a 5 up. 2 of them. So 2 more immortals are coming back, but that's a one-time use.
Yep. Be closer.
So the 2 immortals coming back like that. Immortals are going to continue falling back because they're no good in combat. Destroyers are moving. They're going to try and look at Mortarian. Is what they're going to do. So you got the 5 destroyers moving like that, keeping 2 near the objective, so the bloat drone can't claim 1. So onto the shooting phase. Staff of Light from this Overlord into my Demon Prince. Demon Prince is closest, so there's going to be 3 shots on 2s. So we got 2 hits and strength 5, so wounding on 5s. We got 1 wound, and it's AP -2, I believe.
Yeah, 2.
So I failed that, and it's going to be disgustingly resilient. Nope, failed that as well, so he's down to 4 wounds on my Prince. Alright, destroyers into Mortarian. All 10 shots, hitting on 4s because of miasma, rerolling 1s. Got 3 1s to reroll. Or 2 1s, sorry. And then they're hitting on 4s. So 1 more hit, and these are going to be wounding on 5s because they're only strength 5. 1.
Nope.
So it's going to be a 4 up invulnerable save from the Barber and Plate. which he doesn't make D3 damage. It's going to be 3 damage potentially, disgustingly resilient. Ignoring 1, I take 2. He's down to 10.
And character rule.
So we have this squad of 20 down to the Demon Prince, but only 16 are in range to shoot at him because he's the closest, as opposed to Mortarian being a little bit closer. So 4 will be at Mortarian, 16 at the Demon Prince, both rapid firing, so it'll be 32-8. Firing 2 volleys at 16. These are hitting on 3s. Again, I guess we forgot to say, my will be done wasn't in range to actually hit anything. You could do it on the Immortals, might as well. Plus 1 to hit if they get in combat. Rolling these to wound now, looking for 5s. None.
Oh.
Alright, let's do the 16 again. 16 shots. Second volley. 3s to hit. And it's going to be 5s to wound him. So we got 4 wounds left. 2. I was expecting more. My 2-up save goes to a 3-up. And I make them both. 8 shots into Mortarian now. And 5s to wound. 3 hits. 1 wound. A 4-up save on Mortarian, which he can never make. Disgustingly resilient. Alright, he's down to 9. The other 20 warriors, all 40 shots into Mortarian, hitting on 4s. First volley of 20, 4s to hit. Well, that was bad. You got 5 hits out of that one. And they're going to be wounding on 5s. Let's see if Mortarian can survive. Simple Gauss fire. Gauss fire. No wounds. Oh. 20 more shots. Yeah, that's what you get for that triple 1. Alright, 20 shots. 4s. Still not the best. And wounding on 5s. Oh, there you go. That made up for it. So we got 6. 6 4-ups for Mortarian. So we make 5 of them. Disgustingly resilient. Oh, you get him down to his next bracket. I'm debating, do I command point reroll this? I only have 2 left. I'll just suffer the wound and go down to 8. He still has a 10-inch move. If I can find 8, there it is. Cryptic firing at Mortarian now. 3 shots hitting on 4s. We've got 3 hits and they're wounding on 5s. Nothing. So it's fight time. These warriors are going to try and pile in to this blow drone. Alright, so the warriors have all piled in. That couple warriors got the Demon Prince in combat. The Demon Prince will be able to fight back, but that also stops him from charging Immortals next turn. And let's see how many are attacking what. There's just going to be 20 attacks all into the blow drone. Before we go on any further, Mortarian will do his Host of Plagues. It'll hit the Destroyers on a 5-up. So here's the Destroyers on a 5-up. Nope. And the Necron Warriors to his left. Nope. Here's the 20 attacks from the Warriors into the blow drone. 3s to hit. 5s to wound. Not bad. Should be enough to kill me. 5 wounds to go through, so I have a 3-up. I fail 1. Could be it. Disgustingly resilient. Oh, I take no damage. Oh, damn. Okay, so my blow drone is going to retaliate into those warriors. 1 attack on a 4. And wounding on a 4. That's a wound. -2. Got 6-up save on a warrior. Oh, pretty good. Demon Prince will retaliate into the warriors. 5 attacks on 2s. And wounding on 3s. No rerolling those. So these are all 6-up saves as well. 3 6-up saves. Alright. Just 1 warrior dies. So one of those warriors goes down. Just 1. Alright, end of turn 2 recap. Essentially, good play over here, getting the warriors in contact with the Demon Prince, so the Demon Prince can't fight those Immortals, which frees up Tesla Immortals to fire at cultists, most likely. Mortarian going down to 8 wounds, so he's taken 10 wounds so far in 2 turns, but I've also freed up, well, I've taken out 1 Stalker, which is a threat, and hopefully he can get into range to fire at more things. Meanwhile, my zombie plague ever slowly marches up the board. 4 objectives, secure objective 2's pretty far out of the way. Scour the Skies, 1 wound out of the way, and Kingslayer is 8 wounds out of the way. So we're going to keep all these because he can hold up to 6 anyways. For my objectives, I have 3, 2 on the far end, and that one right there. So I'll get 3. First objective I draw is Psychological Warfare, followed by Behind Enemy Lines, which is more reasonable, and Witch Hunter, kill a Psyker. Well, I can't. There's no Psykers to kill, so we'll draw a new one. Advance. I could probably pull that one off as well. Alright, so I have to make something fail a morale check. I have to get 3 of my infantry units completely within my opponent's deployment zone or table half. I have to get something behind enemy lines. So I already have 3 things behind enemy lines, so that could be good if I can get the D3 victory points off that. Meanwhile, these guys are just going to do their slow march up. Plague Marines, moving 5 inches towards the Stalker. Mortarian, just going to move, get stuck on everything down this lane. He's like, please let me through. So he's going to go through sideways. He's got to take care of the Stalker. It's the biggest threat to him, as well as the Destroyers, of course. Might as well take care of what I can, though, now. This Bloatrone is probably going to go over here for this objective. Flying to the other side. Scratch that. He's going to go over here. Deeper in for behind enemy lines. These cultists moving 6 inches. So that's how my cultists are ending up. Daisy chaining. With 40 of them, that's usually what ends up happening. I'm going to go ahead and advance these Poxwalkers, though. So they're going to go 4 plus 3 for 7. Ending up like so. Typhus advancing. So he's going to go 6 inches. 6 inches is going to put him right over here. So before I end my movement phase, I will do Curse of the Walking Dead on this squad of Poxwalkers again. So it puts me down to 1 command point, but I'm not going to do Cloud of Flies. I don't believe I'll do that. Psychic phase. Mr. Typhus here is going to do Putrescent Vitality on the squad of Poxwalkers, giving them Strength and Toughness 5. Getting it on a 6. Then he's going to do Blades of Putrefaction on the squad of Cultists. Failing on a 4, I believe. That's only a 5 to cast as well. I have 1 command point left, but I want to save it, so... Ooh, I kind of need that, but it's not happening. Mortarian's going to go ahead and do Miasma of Pestilence on himself. Ooh, failing it, that could be huge for him. But I only rolled the double 2, so I need to roll 4 up. One of these dice, I'm not going to bother doing that either. So he's not -1 to hit anymore. That could be the end of Mortarian. He's going to go ahead and do Blades of Putrefaction on himself. Gets with a 9. So now he's got his own blades. Oh wait, no, I already attempted to cast this. So that'll be, I guess, Smite. We'll say Smite. Whatever, it doesn't matter. So D3 mortal wounds to this thing. For 1. So 1 mortal wound on the Stalker. Demon Prince will do Gift of Contagion on the Warriors here. Okay, he miscasts. So D3 mortal wounds on himself. For 3. Disgusting Resilient. Taking 3 wounds. He's down to 1. That was not good. And their Gift of Contagion now on a D3 chart. A 5. What's that one? It brings the Warriors down to toughness 3.
That makes the Demon Prince wound on.
That's it for the Psychic phase. Wasn't a very good one, that's for sure. Shooting time. These guys are all rapid fire range to the Stalker. I'm not going to supercharge any of these. So Plasma Pistol on a 3. Misses. Goodness, he would have died. And then the Plasma Gun hitting on 3s. Please! Please!
It's a good thing you didn't overcharge.
I know. The bolt guns now. Bolt guns now on 3s. Alright, they hit really nicely. Good job, guys. They're wounding on 5s now. So we got, okay, 3 wounds. 3 up armor save. You're fine, no damage. Duh. Tarian is going to chuck a grenade at... Oh. So these warriors up top. This is going to be grenade 2d6. Oh. For 6 shots. Hitting on 2s. And this will be wounding on 3s because of strength 5. Oh, wow. Only 2 go through, -1, but these during cover, so you still get a 4-up save. This will be 4-up save on 2 warriors. So 1 warrior goes down from the 20 up top. That guy goes down. 25 cultists are in range to shoot with their pistols into the destroyers. Forced to hit. 5 to wound with auto pistols. So we got 3. So 3 3-up saves for the destroyers. And let's see if I get lucky and kill 1. I'll do a wound to 1. So 2 wounds on that guy. And now my blow drone is going to flame into them. 2d6 automatic hits with its plague spear. For 8. That's 5, 8. 3's to wound. Rerolling 1s because it's a plague weapon. So we got 3 rerolls. And 3 more wounds. And then these are all -1, so you'll have a 4-up save. And then a 4-up. And it kills the 1 guy that I wounded with the auto pistol. So that guy will go down, and it'll leave the 4 destroyers left. That's it for shooting. It's going to go on to charges, and it's going to be Mortarian into the Stalker. 6 shots from the Stalker, hitting on 6s into Mortarian. No hits. Nope. His charge distance is 10. Oh boy. Well, I guess there's nothing fancy. 10's just going to go right there. Plague Marines are charging that Triarch Stalker. Triarch Stalker into the Plague Marines. Looking for 6s. He got 1. His strength 7, so it's wounding on 3s. That's a wound. We're gonna have a 4-up armor save. We're good. Their charge distance 6. So that should just be good enough to, I don't know, get them in there somewhere.
Okay, did the sergeant have a power fist?
He does. Massive amount of cultists charging into the destroyers. The destroyers get to do their 8 shots of Overwatch. 6 to hit, rolling 1s. Got 1 hit and 1 reroll. Oh, 2 hits. So these are strength 5, so winning on 3s. And that's just going to kill 2 cultists off. So we'll kill, I don't know, cultist, and we'll add Poxwalker. Just 2 more Poxwalkers behind Typhus. My charge distance, 6 might not be good enough. 6 is good enough to take me right there, not exactly in base-to-base contact, but that's fine otherwise. Would have been nice if I got Blades of Petrification off, but they're in combat now, which is all I can hope, and they're still daisy chaining their way back there. On to Mortarian before the fight phase begins. Hosted Plagues. On a 5-up, it's hitting this guy. It does, so D3 mortal wounds to the Stalker for 1. So he's down to 8 wounds. Hosted Plagues for the Necron Warrior unit. They are not affected. That's all that's in range. For combat, I might as well open up with Mortarian just to make sure that Stalker can't do any damage back to me. So it's going to be 18 attacks into the Stalker. Oh wait, it'll be less. Scratch that, Mortarian's down to 5 attacks base, so it's only 15 attacks from the Eviscerating Blow. Hitting on 2s though, re-rolling 1s, because he's got that built-in Lord ability. 2 misses for 2 more hits, so 15 hits. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling though because of his Warlord trait. For 15 wounds. 15 5-up saves. That looks really good. Maybe a little too good. So you're taking 6 wounds, putting you down to 2. Puts this guy down to 2. So for myself next, piling in with these cultists. Getting them 3 inches around. Forgot to do Nurgle's Gift as I'm piling these guys in. So on a 4-up, that squad of destroyers takes a mortal wound. Yep, 1 mortal wound on the destroyers. 18 guys in range to attack after piling in, so for 36 attacks, the close combat weapons. 2 volleys of 18, so 4s to hit, 5s to wound. So far we have 3, 4, 5 wounds. Second volley of attacks. Well, that wasn't as good. 5s to wound, so 2 more, so adding 5 to that, so that many wounds. We're looking for 3-up armor saves. So it's gonna kill the 1 guy. That guy goes down, and I'll consolidate. Ending up like this after the consolidate. Onto this combat over here. I'll start with my Plague Marine Sergeant into the Stalker. It's got 2 attacks on 4s. 1 hit, strength 8, so wounding on a 3. Ooh, got him. So it's -3, so you have a 6-up save. 6-up save. D3 damage. For 3, so quantum shielding on 1 or 2, you take no damage.
Come on, Quantum. Nope.
No, 2 damage down to...
I think it's dead.
It's got 1 wound left. Putting him down to 1 wound. 5 Plague Marine attacks. 3s. And 5 to wound. But I got Plague Knife, so I'm rerolling 1s. But I do have 2 wounds on you. So 3-up saves. That ain't got him. He's got 1 wound remaining. Demon Prince, since we're done with charges, is gonna might as well fight the Warriors. He's got 5 attacks. On 2s, rerolling 1s. And wounding on 2s because they're down to toughness 3. Oh, I rolled 2 1s. There's 3 wounds on these guys and they have a 6-up save. 6 up. Alright, I do kill 3 warriors. So 3 warriors will go down. So warrior's going to attack the bloat drone now. 16 attacks into him. 16 attacks into the bloat drone, hitting on 3s. Oh wow. Now 5 to wound me. Not bad, 4 wounds.
Makes it up.
My 4 wounds, so 3 up to armor saves. I make 3 of them disgustingly resilient. I make it. He's alive again.
Oh, damn it.
Now my bloat drone's gonna go ahead and attack, hitting a warrior on a 4. Wounding it on a 3. They're down to toughness 3. That's a wound. 6-up save on a warrior. 1 6-up save.
Nope.
Nope, so that's 1 warrior dead. So I've killed 5 of these Necron warriors. Stalker into the Plague Marines, 3 attacks, hitting on 5s. These are the dice rolled for the attacks. We have 1, and this is wounding on a 3.
Nope.
No. 3 attacks from the other stock hitting on 6s because I got... No, I don't have miasma up, hitting on 5s. Whoo! 3 hits. Wounding on 4s. Just 1. Alright. So
Actually, command point.
command point, alright. So you're down to
4.
4 after this, yep. Oh, 2 wounds. 4 up save. Make them both. Damn. Destroyers attacking now, 2 of them in range. So 4 attacks. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. Got 3 wounds. Now these are 6 up saves. I lose 3 guys. That's gonna cost me these 2 here, in addition to, we'll say that guy. But that's gonna add 3 poxwalkers to the unit. So put them pretty far forward. That's it for fighting. On to morale. I lost 5 cultists, so I'm losing d6 -1. I'm losing 4 cultists. They're fleeing. 4 cultists are gonna flee. So for that, it's just gonna be... Don't quite know. It's a tough one. I'll just take 4 from over here. And again, these aren't slain, so they don't count towards my poxwalkers. Alright, so these warriors only lost 4, so they can't fail. And I think that's actually about it. We'll check my objectives. I get advanced, because nothing is in my deployment zone. Psychological warfare, nothing really happened. I might actually get rid of that, just because why not? This one I'm not there yet. I'm going to keep on to because it'll happen at some point. And behind enemy lines, I got D3 for that one actually. At the blow drone, Mortarian, the Demon Prince, and the other blow drone. So D3 for that, and it's going to be worth 2. And I'll keep psychological warfare around. So getting the same 2 objectives you're standing on as you were before. So the first one is going to be secure objective 4, and the next one behind enemy lines. So for living metal and reanimation protocols, this guy goes up to 2, and the other stalker is going to go up to 3. Over here, you're missing 3 destroyers, so 3 dice on 5 ups, you're getting some back. Getting 2 with the 3 back. They're both joining up over here again. Missing 1 warrior from this squad. On a 4 up, he returns. No. 5 warriors missing from this squad. 4 up? Oh, 5 up, they're coming back. So we get 1 of the 5. And finally, 2 immortals. On a 5 up, they're coming back. Getting both back, full squad of immortals. So the 2 immortals joining up at the front.
Back.
Movement phase, the stalker's falling back.
Like... there?
Yep. And the stalker's also going to fall back.
There.
These destroyers are going to be falling back as well. So these guys are moving 10 inches.
Oh.
Heading up like that. Forgot to show you guys where 4 is. It's actually right underneath this Necron warrior. Necron warriors up top are moving away from the... They're all moving over to the other side. I guess they want to blast Mortarian away. So these Necron warriors spread out a little bit just to try and save the Cryptek. Immortals are moving. I assume my will be done is on them.
Yes, my will be done is on the immortals.
Immortals are ending up like this, and that's going to be it for the movement phase. So these immortals are going to fire into the cultists. Mainly because, well, they're on an objective. So I have to either choose to pull from over there or pull from the objective. And my poxwalkers are T toughness and strength 5 right now. Here are the 20 shots from the Tesla carbines. Looking for 2s to hit, 5s and 6s are Tesla. So we've got all those as hits, and we have 8 Tesla shots, so that's going to be an extra 16 dice in there. These are going to be 3s to wound, strength 5. Pretty heavy hit. Pretty good. Alright, 6 up armor save. Whoa! Saves 2. So I'm losing 5, 10, 15, 21 of those cultists. So I'm going to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, I should have moved the overlord, I forgot.
9, 10, and then it's going to be 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's all 21 Poxwalkers, because they're within range of those 3 as well. Or Curse of the Walking Dead, I believe it's called. So my cultists are pretty much dead, but I do get those 21 extra Poxwalkers right there, all in coherency of the guys that were originally there. Next up, squad of 20 warriors. I know they're all kind of mixed together. The squad of 20 is going to fire into them. Hitting on 3s now because he does not have miasma up. 5 to wound him. There's going to be 3 for the first volley. Second volley, hitting on 3s again. Alright, wounding on 5s. So 3 so far, plus another 5. Looks like 5. Yep, so it'll be 7. 8 saves actually, so these are going to be 4-ups. Which I make a good amount of. I fail 3 of them. Disgustingly resilient. I take 2 damage. Down to 6. Second squad on the building, firing down a Mortarian. Hitting on 3s. 5s to wound. So we're getting pretty good. Was that 3 or 4? Second volley, 3 wounds on the first one. 3s to hit again. That's a little bit better. 5s to wound. Let's get another 3, so 6 altogether. 4 normal save. Making 3. And disgustingly resilient. Oh, taking 3s down to 3 wounds. Destroyers, all fire to Mortarian. 3s to hit. Uh-oh. Oh, a few 2s.
Runs.
No 1s to reroll. 5s to wound him. Woo. Way too much. Way too much. Gotten 5. 4 up. Makes 3 of them. And then these are D3 damage each. These roll at the same time. 2 of them. What's it going to be? So 3 damage. Man point rerolling. 4 damage. So he's got 3 wounds left. And he dies. So he now blows up.
Okay,
On a 4-up, he blows before he goes down to go to a better place. Come on. Everything within... Nah, it doesn't matter. It's only going to really hit the Triarch Stalker. Mortarian goes down, but that's after 3 turns of shooting. Staff away from this Overlord into the Plague Marines. So we're going to be hitting on 2s. And it's going to be wounding on 4s. For 1. It's -1 or -2. So I fail that and it's 1 damage. Disgustingly resilient. It kills the Plague Marine. We'll just take this guy out of here. Alright, no charges. Onto the fight phase. And where do you want to begin? We got warriors here. Actually, I think you just got the warriors here.
The warriors, so
Warriors it is.
warriors into the bloat drone.
Everything into the bloat drone. 16 attacks into the bloat drone. 3s to hit him. And wounding on 5. We got 5 this time. Jeez. 3 up armor save. No damage again. That bloat drone. Fighting back the demon prince into the warriors. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. And they still have to get the contagion for -1 toughness, so 2s to wound them. Ah, double 1s again. 6 up save on the warriors. And then see if I can kill these guys. I do. I kill 3. 3 warriors go down.
Make it harder for those Plague Marines to get in.
My bloat drone will attack now. 1 attack on a 4 and on a 3. Hey, God, this bloat drone's amazing. It's killing 1, well, maybe killing 1 guy a turn. He's got 6 up save on these Necron warriors. Can I do it again? Yes! Bloat drone, 3 for 3! Kills another warrior.
Oh, little bloat drone that could.
And that's it for the turn. On to morale. They can't fail. Over to these cultists, though. So they lost 21 guys. Their leadership 6, so losing D6 plus 15. There's only 11 guys there, so no matter what, they're gone. So cultists are gone. 80 cultists off the table. Looking at Ben's objectives, you get Scour the Skies for killing Mortarian. Secure objective 4 because you're standing right on it with warriors. You don't get behind enemy lines yet. And secure objective 2 is still pretty far away. But you do get Kingslayer. It's going to be worth D3 victory points. What's it going to be worth to you? Let's see. 3. Nice. So that puts you at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to my 7 as well, I believe. On to my turn for objectives. I'm getting 2 extra draws from those 2 objectives right here. So my new cards are going to be Kingslayer, so I got to kill your Warlord. And secure objective. Oh, that's a Death Guard one. So when this tactical objective is generated, nominate one of your Death Guard characters, score 1 victory point if this character is live at the end of the game, and I will say Typhus. So that will be spreading contagion. If Typhus survives, then I get a victory point. Other than that, I gotta kill your Warlord, I gotta make a fail morale check, and I have to get 3 Death Guard infantry units into your table half. Onto movement, this boat drone is going to keep trying to lock up these Triarch stalkers so they can't shoot all game, so deny the targeting relay. 10-inch move to take it right behind it. Plague Marines, moving on up. They're getting them in range of the Demon Prince. And they're going to try and pop off this stupid stalker.
Oh, the triple ones.
I know. These cultists are just going to move to surround this objective a little bit more. Doesn't really matter. I'm trying to ignore the destroyers at this point. Poxwalker up 4 inches. Getting them in threat range of these immortals, which is huge. As for the big blob of zombies running up, Typhus is going to advance again, so he's moving 4, plus, I think it's rounded up. I would imagine it's rounded up. So that's 5.5 inches, which takes him just right there, nothing crazy. He's just sort of keeping up. It's painful every time Typhus like starts there, and after 4 turns he ends up over there. That's it for movement. I'm going to go into shooting. I'm going to fire these, everything into this guy, because I don't want to risk them being killed off from the front. I need the Poxwalkers to make that charge. So it's going to be one guy with the bolt gun is going to throw a grenade, and then it's going to be rapid fire plasma gun and plasma pistol, supercharging them. So I'm going to start with the plasma pistol, supercharged. They're near the Demon Prince, so they're rerolling 1s. That's a hit. Rapid fire plasma gun, hit. Strength 8 now, so winning on 3s. 3 wounds. 6 up save on this guy.
Overcharged or no?
Correct. So these are all quantum shieldings on 1s. He takes no damage. I just need you to fail 1 of these. Alright, so he still make 1, but he does take 4. On a 6, he blows up.
Could actually use blow up right about now.
No. So that does take care of the second of the 3 stalkers.
That'll hit the warriors.
So this guy goes down. Whoop. Float drone in the back, flaming into, well, the stalker here. 2d6 automatic hits for 11. Strength 6, wounding it on 5s. Unless you're toughness 6, aren't you?
Yeah.
So wounding on 4s, that's a big difference. It's 2 extra wounds, and I got no 1s to reroll. These are all 4 up saves. 4 up saves on your stalker.
Dead.
No, he's got 1 wound left.
He has 1 wound left, yeah.
So that does put him down to 1 wound remaining. Cultist firing to destroyer saying, "Get away from us. We don't like you. You killed our boss." So, it's only 4 hits. 5s to wound. Ha! 1 wound. 3 up save on a destroyer. Oh, that's what I thought. That destroyer's down to 2 wounds now. I believe that's all I have for shooting. Probably should have done my psychic power. So Typhus is going to go ahead and cast, oh, what's it called? Putrescent Vitality on the Poxwalkers. Oh my gosh, why do you do this every time? It's fine, I don't really need that one. And then we'll do Blades of Putrefaction on them. Okay, Blades of Putrefaction goes off on them. This Demon Prince will just go ahead and do, you know what, we'll do Smite on these warriors. Oh, get it. D3 more wounds. Kills 2 warriors from that squad. Warriors are going to be those 2 right there. Charges this blow drone into the back of the Triarch Stalker. You get to Overwatch. 6 shots, hitting on 6s. 1 hit, and it's going to be wounding on a 4, strength 7. No. Charge distance 9. Might as well just fly to the other side of him. Why not? Right? These Plague Marines are going to charge these Necron Warriors. No Overwatch. Let's see how far we go. A 5 might not be enough. So it is good enough. Get there. There's that Necron Warrior in there. And that guy. And probably the most important charge. The Poxwalkers. See if they get to these Immortals. I'll let you Overwatch first and I'll roll to see if I get in. 6s to hit my guys. Alright, 6s to hit. So we got 1 hit, which is going to be 3 hits altogether. So this is going to be wounding on 4s. We got 1. Disgustingly resilient. Nope, I lose Poxwalker. Let's just say it's going to be this one. I'm 6 inches away, so I need to show a 5. I save my command point for this charge. Oh, a 6 is good enough. 6. Oops. I'm going to take this Poxwalker right there. There we go, that's what that hot mess looks like. Only a number of them are in range, unfortunately. Piling in now. Let's get close to that, I won't go base to base. That guy has to go there. I'm not going to get a lot of guys in, unfortunately. Trying to get them near Typhus. I forgot to do the mortal wound, so on a 4-up, that group of immortals takes more wound. Mortal wound for the immortals. 1 mortal goes down. So it would have been that guy, which would have changed the pile in a little
Oh
differently.
wait, no, there was that guy there. It would have been like that, but that would have also changed the pile in.
Yeah. That was from Nurgle's gift. It doesn't really change much, just like maybe one extra Poxwalker in combat. Let's calculate attacks though. It would be 28 attacks for hitting on 4s because there's more than 10 in the unit, and the Demon Princes nearby to give them rerolls of the 1. 4s to hit with 28 attacks. I'm going to be rerolling 1s. Rerolling the 1s. Getting me, wow, 3 more attacks. Putress and Vitality, giving them +1 wound. They're strength 4 because they're near Typhus. 3s to wound here. With this many 3-up saves, now you're pretty good at making saves, so I wouldn't be too worried if I was you. I'm having a hard time getting through. Let's see if I can kill a few though. So it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6. Which
They're
is
still technically alive.
Which is 6 more Poxwalkers in the unit. So I'll let you pull your 6 guys first.
You're not within 3 inches of him, right?
Definitely not.
Okay.
That guy there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Will you be when you add the Poxwalkers? This is the thing.
Probably.
Then I'm leaving that one there.
So add 6 Poxwalkers to the unit, and they're going to be within 2-inch coherency. 6 more Poxwalkers, now they consolidate in 3 inches. What does it look like after they pile in? Poxwalker is finally doing something for me. It feels like it requires this kind of strategy to do it, but also looks pretty cool too. Zombies doing zombie things. This blow drone attacking the stalker, 4 attacks, 3 attacks on 4s, and wounding on 4s, rolling 1s. 2 wounds on the stalker, -2. 5-up save on the stalker. Oh, D3 damage. I'd rather just do 1 here.
It's that 1 wound, it'll die.
Yeah, but you got quantum shielding. 3. So on a 1 or 2, you take no damage.
Quantum shielding.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Yep.
So stalker lives. So the Plague Marines charged, so they're gonna pile in an attack. Let's go up on the barrels. 4 Marines with normal Plague Knives on 3s, rerolling 1s because the Demon Prince is right there. 2 hits and 4s to wound, rerolling 1s because they have Plague Weapons. 2 wounds though, so 4-up save. You lose 1 warrior. And then I'll have the Power Fist go. Power Fist got 2 attacks on 4s, rerolling 1s, and wounding on 2s. That's just 2 more dead warriors because it's AP -3. So, taking those 2 warriors. I'll pick the Demon Prince to go and he'll fight the warriors. So that's the last of my charges. 2s to hit with him, rerolling 1s, and wounding on 3s. There we go. 5 wounds at -2, so you have 6-up save on the warriors. So 3 more warriors go down, leaving you with 3 left. 1, 2, and 3. Picking the warriors to fight my blow drone. He's only got 1 wound left.
3.
He's only got 1 wound left. Watch the 3 guys do it. Oh, 3 hits. 5s to wound him. No.
Nope.
Blow drone lives to fight another day, which he'll do right now. Hitting on a 4. And wounding on a 4. Nope. Stalker into my blow drone. 3 attacks on 5s. 1 hit. Wounding on a 4. No.
Nope.
Overlord. 3 attacks in my Poxwalkers on 2s. And wounding on 3s. For 1. So it's going to be 5-up Disgusting Resilient save. And we make it. The 4 Immortals now. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. Disgustingly resilient. 3 Poxwalkers go down. We'll just take them from the back. 1, 2, 3. So that's it for fighting. On to morale. You have 2 command points left, or 3?
3. So now it's down.
So warriors are auto-passing morale. It means they don't have to take it. And these Immortals lost 7 guys. So they're down to... No, they lost 6 guys. What am I talking about? They're down to... The leadership 11. So they're losing on a 5, losing a guy. So rolled the 6. So that means they lost 6 guys. You rolled a 6. You lose 1 guy. So who's it going to be? Yeah, guy right there. Alrighty. Victory points. Don't have Kingslayer yet. Psychological Warfare I just got. Maybe losing that 1 Immortal. I gotta check this one. I don't think I'm in range. And this is the one for Typhus. I gotta see if Typhus can survive to the end of the game. Typhus is not quite up the battlefield. He needs about 3 more inches, so I'll have to wait 1 more turn before I get this one. So, might as well hold on to it. And I'll hold on to Kingslayer as well. We're right onto the Necron turn, looking at objectives. You're standing... I deny you this one because I have troop objective secured. So you're standing on... And then you're standing on this one, so you will draw 1 more objective. That new objective, to defend objective 1. 1 is right on over here. Putting this guy to 2 for living metal. You're missing 7 immortals there, but 1 fled, so that one cannot reanimate. So 6 immortals on a 5-up, they're coming back. So you get 2 of the immortals back. So those 2 immortals coming back. And now for the warriors, none of them fled, so you're just rolling 17 times. Here are the 17 reanimates on 5s. So we're getting 1, 2, 3 of the warriors back. That's a pretty low scale. Looks like 3 warriors coming back.
This
Missing a squad of a Necron from that squad of warriors. So on a 4-up, he's coming. Yep. So back up to 20 for them. All right, coming back right there. And then we're missing a destroyer. On a 5-up, a destroyer comes back. No, still at 5. Falling back with this guy, the immortal or the overlord. Immortals all fell back as well as the overlord. Destroyers, what are they doing? Giving up the objective? Or are they sticking around there? Destroyers, they're advancing, so they move 10 plus d6 for 12. If you need more than that, you do have a command point. We're going to re-roll that because you need about a 4-up, so you need to move 14 inches. Okay, there you go. So you got 16-inch move this turn. Much better. 16-inch move gets you right beside it. That's it for movement. We're going to go right on to shooting. Finding all these Necron warrior shots, the 2 squads I know. The front 2 ranks can see down into the Poxwalkers, and the sides can see Poxwalkers, but the guys in the middle can't really see. So it'll be 27 shots into Poxwalkers, rapid fire range. And the Cryptek. So it'll be 54 shots on the warriors, just gonna do 27 at a time, hitting on 3s. 4s to wound. So far it's going to be 8 in the first volley, and then we'll do it 1 more time. Again. Second volley for the wounds. Looking for 4s, and we're gonna add 8 to this. Here's my saves, my disgustingly resilience. Let's see if I make any. Oh, we'll make a couple. Not a whole bunch, but enough to make me happy. So we're gonna lose 4, 8, 10 Poxwalkers. 10 can come from this here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cryptek now's got 3 shots on 3s and wounding on 3s. Alright. Stalker first into this combat against the low drone. 3 attacks on 5s. 2 hits, and we'll be wounding it on 4s. Double wound. 4-up save, 4-up armor. Mix them both. Demon Prince will swing into your Necron warriors. He's got 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. And he'll be wounding on 3s. For 4. These will be 6-up armor saves to keep your old Necron warriors alive. Keeps 1 of them alive, but 3 of the ones you just reanimated are going to go down. Taking that one, that one. Do you want this one gone?
Yeah.
Bye bye. So still 3 warrior attacks against my blow drone, I assume. For
yep.
I think this is like what, the 4th or 5th round of combat, or even more. Jeez. All right, 3 attacks on 3s.
2 hits.
And wounding on 5s. Nope. Blow drone lives to fight another day. It's actually a 4th warrior. I forgot about 1 more attack. Hitting on 3. Nope. Okay. The forgotten always fail. That means my plague marines are gonna pile in an attack into these warriors. Ugh. There we go. Sergeant first on 4s, and wounding on a 2. Nope. And then we have 4 normal guys on 3s. And 4s. Rerolling once. Just 1. Normal 4-up armor save from a Necron warrior. Maybe I'll kill 1. Maybe I won't. I do. I'll get 1.
Let's get rid of that last one. That's.
There we go. Hidden in there. So I figured make it easier on everyone. Move the tank out of the way after 4 rounds of the game. I realized to do that now. Blow drone attacking into the warriors. Hitting on a 4. Wounding on a 3 or 4. Oh Jesus! Blow drone man. 6-up save. Alright. Never mind.
Actually lives for once.
Now for this blow drone, 3 attacks on 4s, 1 hit, and wounding on 4. That's a wound. It's gonna be -2, so you have a 5-up. Uh-oh. So D3 damage. For 3 on 1 or 2, you're fine. Oh, he does
he's
die.
dead.
On a 6, he blows up. No.
Nope.
That's the third stalker gone. Spent all game getting rid of those stalkers. If I had let them live, they would have torn me to shreds. That's it for the fighting phase. On to morale. Not too many to take. The Poxwalkers are mindless. They never take morale checks. You lost 3, 4.
But that's not enough.
It's not enough. No morale over there. So that's it. Let's check objectives. So far you're defending objective 1, making your way to objective 2, and making your way to behind enemy lines. So on my turn, I'm getting 1 objective.
3.
2. And the third one from over there because I got my troops on it. This will put me at the maximum of 6. So kill a character, assassinate, defend 5, and secure 4. So this being the top of turn 5, with a recap, the score is 7 to 7. And it's the bottom of turn 5, so this could be the last turn of the game. And I'm thinking I take the Poxwalkers back and try and deny you objective 1, or I keep pushing forward and go for Slay the Warlord, along with those lines and Line Breaker and all that jazz. Mainly because, so you can get 3 points off that. I'll be getting 3 points anyways, and I'll keep drawing more points. Then again, I could split my forces. It'll be an awkward daisy chain in the middle. I think that's the best bet. I think that's what I'll do. With that many Poxwalkers, it'll be kind of janky, but I guess it is what it is. So nothing's going to be affected by Nurgle's gift. So we're going to go on to normal movement, and I could play this as if it's the last turn, but again, I could tie up some warriors, denying a lot of shots. So I think that's what I'll do. This Blowtrone is gonna buzz up here. Plague Marines aren't in combat anymore, so they're gonna move around just a little bit. Moving like that, staying on objective 4, staying near the Demon Prince. The Poxwalkers will also. I'm gonna move the Poxwalkers now, but it's gonna be kind of weird. It's gonna be some move over here, some move over there. These Poxwalkers are gonna move 4, ending up over here. And they're going to cause some trouble, these destroyers. Big trouble time.
But you have to keep unit coherency.
I do. I'm going to get to that. It's so hard to reach over to the middle of the table. Can't see. It's a... So Typhus is going to... I don't know. Typhus is actually going to move around this way. There we go. So that's what it looks like. A weird big daisy chain. This is sort of disease across the field. Typhus moved. Took Typhus 80,000 turns to get from here to there, and now we're just going back. Spell time. Typhus is going to go Putrescent Vitality on the Poxwalkers. Not going to fail it this time, right, buddy? Nah, he gets it. So +1 Strength and Toughness on them, giving them Strength Toughness 5. And he'll give them... Ooh, yeah, I'll go Blades of Putrefaction. I get that as well. So +1 to wound. This Demon Prince is just going to smite, and it's going to hit the Necron Warriors he's in combat with. Getting an 11, that could be huge. D6 mortal wounds. For 5, it kills the squad. So that'll finish off that squad of warriors, and frees my Demon Prince up for a charge. Well, that was unexpected. Very lucky as well. Also lets my Blowtrone do some flames. Alright, that's it for Psychic Powers. We're going to go into shooting, and this Blowtrone is going to flame into... I don't know, we'll say the squad he's right beside. 2d6 auto hits for 6. So we'll take these 6 right here, and these are going to be wounding on 3s, and rerolling 1s because it's a plague weapon. Nice. So these are all going to be 4-up saves. Speakers are in cover. Okay, so you lose 4. 4 warriors from this L shape here go down.
Let's get rid of the L shape at least. Make things less complicated.
If
that
you,
actually makes
yeah, I was going to say
charge both of them.
Don't do that. I can charge both. So just take it from like over there or something. So instead, 4 are gonna magically die from over here instead. My other Blowdrone is gonna flame into the Immortals. 2d6 auto hits for 8. So that's 6, 7, 8, and these are wounding on 4s. Rerolling 1s because it's a plague weapon. Alright, now these are gonna be 4-up saves. 4-up armor save on Immortals. So you lose 2 of them. These Immortals are going down.
That makes it so you can't go around.
There you go. So these Plague Marines are going to rapid fire into these Hero Mortals, and they're going to supercharge the Plasma Gun. So the Plasma Gun itself, 1 hit, and the Plasma Pistol is also a hit. So these are going to be wounding on 2s. And that is going to be a 6-up armor save on those Immortals. If I can get them. So I kill 2 more Immortals. There's 1 left.
Okay.
3 guys with bolt guns, rapid firing, hitting on 3s, not rolling 2s, and wounding on 4s. 1 wound, and he's gonna have himself a 2-up save because he's actually in the footprint of the building. Oh!
Thank you, cover.
That cover. These cultists here are gonna take shots into those destroyers. 4th hit with their auto pistols. Wow, that's really good. Good job, buddies. 8 hits. What? 5 wound. No, okay, never mind. That's no damage. The destroyer hive from Typhus, don't get to use this much because he moves 4 inches a turn. 2d6 pistol. Okay, 12. 12 shots. These are hitting on 2s. There's like 2 1s. Strength 4 only, so 5's to wound. Not a lot out of here. Yeah, just the 1. AP -3, so it's going to be a 6-up save. I think it's D3 damage. Scrap that. I forgot the Destroyer Hive only ever hits on 5s, even for Overwatch. So, all the 2s and everything for hits, we'll just say that doesn't wound. We'll say that he missed with this Destroyer Hive. Alright, folks. It's charge o'clock. And these Poxwalkers are charging these Destroyers. It's going to charge these that Immortal, that Overlord, and they're going to try and charge those Warriors up top as well. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 target charge. The Immortal Overwatch hitting on 6s. Nope, and then the Overlord's Overwatch hitting on 6s. 1 hit, wounding on a 4, actually. Oh, okay, that's a wound. Disgustingly resilient. Nope. So we're going to take away this Poxwalker. Destroyers, 10 shots, hitting on 6s. Rerolling any 1s. Got 3 1s in there. Maybe we get a 6. Let's see. Nothing. Nope. So 10 can fire Overwatch from guys I can see down there, and the guys I can see down there. So it's 10 of the 20 that can fire Overwatch. Alright, so it's going to be 20 shots, and these shots are going to be hitting on 6s. 2 hits, wounding on 4s, 5s actually, and disgustingly resilient. No, another Poxwalker will go down, and we're going to say it's that guy. Alright guys, let's see some big numbies on this 4-way charge to get into the Overlord, the Immortals, the Warriors on top, and the Destroyers over there to get them off that objective. And it's going to be a 3. Command point reroll. A 3! Alright, so I'm not getting up there. That's for sure. That's what it looks like all the way around. I'm trying to leave room for the Demon Prince and Typhus. So Typhus is going to charge now. 6 is good enough. Actually, 6 will take him right there. Grab that. 6 is going to take him right there. That's a much safer spot. Demon Prince charging needs pretty big numbies. Oh, 9. Yes. 7 inches was good enough to get him behind. So this was in the Overlord, obviously. Bam. And then the Blow Drone is, I guess, happy where he is. Maybe. Blow Drone can charge, and he will do so against the one squad of L-shaped warriors. The one he kind of burnt down earlier, so less shots at me. Alright, 32 shots from the warriors, 16 at a time, hitting on 6s. So we got 4 hits on the first one, so might as well just roll it again. Second volley. Alright, so we got 6 hits altogether. Wounding on 5s. 2 wounds, 4 ups. Fail them both. Disgustingly resilient. Fail them both, he's down to 8. And charge just 11. Alright. So, whatever, it doesn't matter. He's content where he is right there. So that's all my charges. Time for some fighting. Demon Prince swinging into the Overlord first. See if I can get him out of here. Probably not. I got Talons. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s. And wounding on 3s. So 3 wounds go through at -3, so you have your 4-up invulnerable save. Oh, you're fine, no damage. I'll get the Blow Drone out of the way. 3 attacks on 4s, no rerolls. Wounding on 3, nope, nada. I'll do Typhus next. He's got 4 attacks on 2s. And he's wounding on 3s because he's strength 7. Oh, Plague Weapon, rerolling the 1. Ah, 3 wounds, okay. 3 6-up armor saves. I guess this is -3 on his Master Crafted Man Reaper. That's 3 damage each, so that's just going to kill 3 of your destroyers. So kill the wounded one and then 2 more of your choice. So kill the wounded one and 2 more of your choice.
Back.
Next will be the Poxwalker pile in. Now it's going to be awkward because for these guys in the middle, those warriors are closer, so they're not going to really pile in all that much. Well, some of them, the warriors are closer. Well, I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. And that's pretty much it. They're all done piling in. Nothing really happened over there. Half of them are arranged to pile in close over here, but I think in the grand scheme of things it won't change much. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Poxwalkers attacking the destroyers. 10 attacks on 4s. Not so great so far, but I am rerolling 1s because the other part of the Poxwalker unit is beside the Demon Prince. 2 rerolls, 1 more hit, and these are going to be wounding. Now they're strength 5 because of putrescent vitality and they're near typhus, and they have blades of putrefaction, so they're wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. You get your normal 3-up save. It'd be shameful if you lost one. Nah, no damage. This is what the pile-in looks like over here. 7 into the Immortal and 5 into the Overlord. 14 attacks into the Immortal on 4s, rerolling 1s because the Demon Prince nearby for 2 more hits. 2 to wound because of putrescent vitality and +1 to wound into the Immortal. That's a lot of 1s. And 5 saves on the Immortal. Alright, 3-up armor saves on the Immortal. Alright, nope. he goes down by just 1. Now the 10 attacks into the Overlord, where the 5 guys with 2 attacks each, rerolling 1. No extra hit. And these are wounding on 3s, because of putrescent vitality and +1 to wound, but that's a lot of 2s and 1s. So we got 3 wounds on the Overlord with his 3-up save. 3-up save on an Overlord, and he'll be taking 1 damage, which doesn't matter because of living metal. So this Immortal will go down. Boop. And all that's going to happen is I'm going to consolidate after all those attacks. Add a Poxwalker because I killed an Immortal, so that Poxwalker will pop up right there. It's the end of combat on my turn. These guys did not lose enough to take a morale check. Neither did the Poxwalkers. They lost what, 3? That's not enough for them. They need to lose 5, so pretty much the entire unit. So for my objectives, I'm slowly working on Kingslayer. Typhus still needs to survive. This one I'm just going to get rid of. Kill a character, hasn't happened yet. That'll go hand in hand with Kingslayer. Defend objective 5, which I am working on. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not even near that one. Secure objective 4. I got that one. Yay! And I will be getting rid of this Death Guard one because I've given up on trying to get guys across to your side of the board. That's it. Alright, so for the start of the Necron turn on turn 5, this could be the last round of the game, last turn of the game. I've denied you all the objectives. I'm standing on all of them, or they're just unoccupied at the moment. So that means you'll draw no cards and you have to work with what you got. Because I got my Poxwalkers on objective 1, I've denied you defending objective 1. So you still have to get to 2, defend 1, and get behind my enemy. That one you can do, behind enemy lines. So to start a Necron turn, we got to reanimate. So we got 4 destroyers that are missing. And we're going to reanimate them on a 5-up. Let's see if we can get any of them back. 2 of them come back. So the 2 destroyers are coming back right there. Again, the Overlord goes back to full wounds because of living metal, and then we have to reanimate these warriors here. 4 of them are missing, so they're coming back on a 4-up. So you'll get 1 of them back. So 1's coming back there. Right, you only got 1 back. So what happened was these destroyers fell back out of combat and got near objective 2 to help you get objective 2 and behind enemy lines. These warriors are just going to stay in combat, tie this blow drone up, and then these guys over here, the 20 over here, are going to fire into the Poxwalkers. Alright, so here's the shots from the Poxwalkers. 3s to hit them. And wounding on 5s. Because they have putrescent vitality and they're near typhus. Those are the only 10 of them in range to fire, so disgustingly resilient. 3 go down.
Technically,
The other 10, so the 10 that are in rapid fire range did that. Now there's 10 that aren't. They're in rapid fire range, but they can only see those guys over there, so they're not in rapid fire range, you know? Hitting on 10, or hitting on 10s. I said 10 way too much. Anyways, hitting on 3s. And then this will be wounding on 5s. Again, because of putrescent vitality. Nice. That's pretty good. Disgustingly resilient. Saving 3, so losing 2 more. So we'll lose those 2. And then those guys. The Overlord is going to make a valiant stand and fighting off these Poxwalkers and Demon Prince.
stand.
Alright, the Overlord into the Demon Prince. He's going to have 3 attacks. On 2s. And then wounding on 5s. That's it. Could be it. 2-up armor save. Disgustingly resilient. Alright. Alright.
So,
Alright.
I don't kill the bloat drone, but I kill the Demon Prince.
2-up save and he goes down. Poxwalker time to pile in. This is the only area they're really in, so surround you so you can't fall back anymore after this if you do have that option. 26 attacks into that Lord. And guess who's not re-rolling 1s anymore? This guy. Because my stupid Demon Prince couldn't make a 2-up save. 3s to wound. Because of blades. Oh, that's pretty good. 3 up saves on your Overlord. What do you got? How are you going to survive this? You probably will. Or not. You'll take 4 wounds. You'll go down to 1. Putting the Lord down to 1 wound. This could be the last turn of the game, though, so that's huge if I don't get Kingslayer. Forgot about this combat. I should have attacked with him first, but it doesn't really matter. I'll let you definitely go ahead with your warriors. 12 warriors fighting my blow drone. 3s to hit. 5s to wound. Nice. So we got 2. 3 up saves. No damage. Alright. Blow drone's retaliating. 3 attacks. 1 hit. And a wound. 1 dastardly wound. Now you have a 6 up save on a warrior, or else he pays the ultimate cost.
5 with Cryptek.
Oh yeah. No, that's because only against shooting.
Oh, okay.
A man goes down, and it's him. Alright, so we unfortunately got your Overlord down to 1 wound. Couldn't kill him, so that's pretty rough. But he's surrounded and can't fall back, and it'll be my turn next if there is another round. Let's go check objectives because there's no morale to take anywhere. So you do get objective 2, but you don't get behind enemy lines because 12 inches is right there, and that guy, you have to be wholly within. So you had your choice was between getting behind enemy lines or holding the objective. Change up the move actually. So you don't get objective. We're gonna forego objective 2. You're gonna fall back more in this direction. So yeah, just put them down. It's fine.
Yeah, just put them down.
So they'll fall back 10 inches like this to get behind enemy lines, and if the game ends, you'll get a line breaker as well. Be behind enemy lines, and that's about it. No point in discarding these. If the game goes on another turn, maybe you can go for that, but yeah, I guess again you have to choose between line breaker and secure objective 2. All right, folks. So as it stands, the score is what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for me, and 8 for Ben with Necrons. Now this is a pretty close game. On a 3 up, this goes for another turn. If it goes on for another turn, it's almost guaranteed my game because I can kill the Overlord, and I would generate 3 or 4 more objectives, which I could probably accomplish. But on a 1 or 2, it's just over and it's just a tie. All right, one more turn. One more turn of the nonsense. All right, for here Overlord, he takes a mortal wound on a 4 up because of Nurgle's gift. Typhus is way over there, giving my guys Nurgle's gift. 4 up, mortal wound. Yep, it's a mortal wound on the Overlord. So the Overlord goes down. Yep. Hey, it's hanging on by a thread. It's like a Luka hair. Objective 4, I probably should have done all that first. I gave up that one like a fool. Over there and there, so I'm getting 3 objectives. But I'm actually only drawing 2 because I already have 4. So overwhelming firepower, kill something in the shooting phase, and defend objective 1. Hey, I can do that. Typhus is moving up 4 inches. And the Poxwalkers are going to go up 4 inches. They're done moving. I'm not going to bother moving the Poxwalkers over there. Typhus is going to go ahead and do Putrescent Vitality on the Poxwalkers, because why not? He gets it with a 9, and he's going to do, oh, what is it? Blades of Putrefaction on himself, because he's got a plague weapon. Nah, he gets it. And that's it for Psychic Powers. He's going to go ahead and shoot the Destroyer Hive into these guys. 2d6 pistol for 10. This time I'll remember they hit on 5s. Alright, 5s to hit. So we got 2. And it's wounding on neither of those. Typhus is now going to go, Poxwalker is going to charge the Destroyers. 8 shots for the Destroyers. Be hitting on 6s, real 1s though, for your hardwired hatred. Looking for 6s again, 1, and this will be wounding on a 4 because they're toughness 4, 5. All right, nothing. All right, Poxwalkers, give me a big charge. Come on, 7, guys, what are you doing? 7's not the worst, I guess. He'll loop around. Let's go also do the same. 7's a pretty good charge, now that I think about it. Ending up like this, and Typhus is going to go ahead and charge as well. He probably doesn't need a big number. 7 is good enough, just to get him in there. I'm not going to bother with any other charges, so let's pile these guys in and get some combat going. 19 Poxwalkers in range to hit these Destroyers. Just going to do 19 twice. Force to hit. And force to wound. That's pretty good. 8 wounds on the first volley. Second one, force wound. Ugh. Wasn't very good. So I'll throw 8 on this. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8. So we'll have that many 3-up saves on Destroyers. 3-up saves on Destroyers. Killing a destroyer and wounding one. I just wanted to kill one. That one on the left is dying. And where do you want to put a wound? This one. The gray one. Alright. Now Typhus has got 4 attacks sitting on 2s. Didn't want to see any 1s. And he's wounding on 2s because he's got the Blades of Putrefaction. Any 7s to wound are mortal wounds. So essentially 6s. 1s fail. So that's just 2 6-ups. 6-up saves. 1 destroyer dies. So just the guy with the 2 wounds. Yep. So you have 2 destroyers left. Who could then make their attacks? You want to go against Typhus or Poxwalkers? Before attacks against Typhus. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5. Oh, I have the strength 4, so 5s. For 1. Scratch that. 2. 2-up saves, and he takes no damage. I'll end my turn there, and we'll check objectives. So, overwhelming firepower I don't get. Defend objective 1 I'm starting. I do assassinate, and I do Kingslayer, and Kingslayer will be worth 1. So we'll put that over here. Secure objective 4 is to have Typhus alive at the end of the game, which is still kind of happening. And defend objective 5, I've given up on that one. So, currently, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 to 8. So, reanimation protocols on these guys. Not going to bother with anything over there because that part of the game doesn't really matter. It's all about what can happen over here.
And he moves like that there.
So at this point, so you're pretty much falling back over here within 10, getting within range of the objective and still trying to be behind enemy lines. And then that's where you'll end your turn pretty much. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that gives you secure objective 2, which puts you at 9 to my 10. And at the end of your turn, I'll defend objective 1. My own defend objective 1. So defend objective 1 will give me another 2 points, putting me at 12. So the game could go on for another turn though. Alright, on a 4-up, this game keeps going. Alright, it's done there. That means I get an extra victory point for Typhus being alive, putting it to 13. So guys, there you have it. I'll do a quick little discussion about how the game went. It was, I feel like it's maybe a lot of weird tactics for me with the massive group of like 60 Poxwalkers splitting up right down the middle. The destroyers became a threat in the end, like the last 3 turns of the game, so I had to deal with them. So that's why the Typhus and the Poxwalker split. Typhus being really good at killing destroyers, minus 3 AP, 3 damage a swing. That's it. The warriors up there, I had originally planned for Mortarian to go up there, kill the double stalker, and then just charge up there. But it didn't work out that way. The stalker lived and Mortarian eventually died. So I chose to ignore the warriors. As they were stuck up there, they couldn't really come down because I was surrounding the building. The second they did come down, I would have got them with Poxwalkers. And they weren't near any objectives other than this one, which I had handedly with Poxwalkers by the time they would have made it down. So my strategy was to kill everything else on the board and trap the warriors up there. And just try and survive the warrior fire. Eventually getting a blow drone up there, luckily, stopping half of them from firing. And it just came down to objectives. I was able to park guys on objectives and just kind of collect half the objectives I got every turn, discarding a couple. These guys surviving actually was a huge help because they drew me objectives for 5 or 6, I believe like 5 or 6 turns of the game. They were just pretty useful all around.
Typhus's slowness actually really helped you too because
Yes.
you shielded him at one point with the Poxwalkers.
Yeah.
And that was what allowed you to stop me from defending objective 1, which denied me a victory point, and then it's tied me up for a turn, making it harder to get claim objective 2 and get line breaker, which was what would have made it so I could potentially get a tie.
Yeah, and so what Ben means there is like Typhus was so slow that by the time turn 4 came, Typhus is like right there or somewhere around this area, and I didn't want him. I seen the destroyers flanking around, so I didn't want Typhus to be shot by destroyers and just die like a fool. So I wrapped Poxwalkers around him, which made that daisy chain back here to Typhus, because Typhus gives Nurgle's gift and the +1 strength and toughness to Poxwalkers. So by the time the destroyers made it over here, I actually had Poxwalkers and Typhus over here because they're so slow to defend my backline. So it wasn't like I didn't plan for that, but it worked out very nicely in my favor. His slowness, for once in the 3 or 4 games I played in 8th edition with Typhus, it actually worked in my favor. That's pretty much the game. It was just came down to objectives. Mortarian did exactly what Mortarian's job was, to just get shot at by the entire army for 3 turns.
Yep.
I paid like the extra 225 points. I know it sounds silly. It's probably not worth it for the Death Shroud Terminators. It kept Mortarian alive an extra turn. Without those Death Shroud, he would have died a turn sooner, most likely. So they went down to Eternal Shooting because there was the 3 Triarch Stalkers, which were great at just tearing guys to shreds with 6 shots, strength 7, -1 D3 damage each. Whew. So without that, Mortarian would have died on turn 2 instead of 3. And if he did not die on turn 3, then that's the Cultist would have died sooner. Maybe my Demon Prince and that Blow Drone wouldn't have made it. All of the Triarch Stalkers wouldn't be dead. So Mortarian was just a big distraction card. Effects as the more times I play him, it turns out that that's actually what he does. It's not like... If someone was to let him run freely around the battlefield, it would be a mistake because he just does way too much damage. So, yeah. So you pretty much pay the 470 points for a big distraction. Anyways, Ben, thank you for coming up to Ontario from Buffalo to play a game with us. I hope you had a good time.
Yep.
And thank you for the game. It was a really close game, actually. Really close game. And guys, hope you guys enjoyed that game. And happy wargaming.